Up, everybody? P.U.W.F. Wrestling Talk is here live with the Destroyers of Smoke. My partner.
Came to destroy you. And Joe BNCO. And we are ready to go. Let's talk about WWE Backlash. What you think about Backlash, man?
Live from San Juan, Puerto Rico. It was good. It was. I like the atmosphere. The crowd was very good. I like the crowd. Some of the pay-per-views, the crowd seemed a little bit flattish.
Yeah.
And that Puerto Rico crowd was amped up and fired up like no other crowd I've seen.
They was ready to go.
Oh yeah, they're ready to go.
Okay, let's talk about some of the matches that was at Backlash. We got Bianca Belair versus Io Sky, which was a very good match. It was a very good match. Bianca won in the end, which she was going to win.
That was a fantastic women's match.
Yeah,
but what surprised everybody, and even me, was the crowd was heavily behind, and they booed Bianca Belair.
Yes, you noticed. She
got booed.
You noticed. Yeah, I was like, whoa. Hey, I guess they was ready to see a new champ, man. That would look like what helped it out was when Bailey and them came out and stuff. Bailey and them came out and stuff, called herself interfering and stuff. I thought it was over with. To be honest with you, I thought Bianca was going to lose.
I mean, they could have had her lose due to outside interference. They had her get the belt back in like a month. I mean,
yeah, because she's already fulfilled.
Io Sky is an incredible competitor. I'm very impressed with her in-ring performance. She did an amazing job. She captivated the crowd. She caught the crowd's attention big time. I mean, she caught my attention from home. I really enjoyed her performance. Right. I see her to be one of the next big breakout like females. She needs to be. She's so talented.
Yes, I believe she will when she break away. I think she will when she break away. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about the match between Omos and Rollins. Me personally, it was.
You want to talk about the match?
Let's talk about it a little bit. A little bit.
It's an Omos match. It's like
now I'm hard on Omos. I'm very hard on Omos. He too big.
Not hard enough. Hard enough on Omos.
It was a better match for Omos. It was a better match for Omos. I almost thought he was going to take the win. I almost thought he was. And I said, I was like, damn, if he takes the win against
over Seth freaking Rollins, you out of your mind?
That's saying something. I'm saying that would have been saying something. He would have. I probably would have stopped ragging on him as much, but he didn't. He didn't. He lost.
Bro, he got MVP at ringside, and he still can't win a match.
Oh my. Man, I've been saying this shit for a while. This man, he has help. Okay, and then the crowd was so freaking crazy about Seth. Oh man, you hear them all just singing this song. Man, he was really very.
We'll talk about that at the end too, because somebody else, they were singing his whole song. Yes, high as hell. Yes. Not just the one part, the whole song.
We're going to get there. I'm going to give him his props too. Okay, what you think about for the U.S. Championship, man, the triple threat between Theory, Reed, and Lashley? What you think about that one?
I like the match. It ended the way I thought it was going to. Theory stealing a win.
Yeah,
Theory stealing the victory.
Yes.
I don't think Lashley and Theory are done yet. Lashley and Theory, since they're both on SmackDown now, are going to have another match. And I think the third match is where Lashley should win the title.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, how do Bronson Reed fit in all this?
Bronson Reed is a really good character. I like his promos. He does these, like, he kind of comes off like a gangster in his promos, with the suit and the shirt and the nice hair. Does his hair nice, slicks it back, and then he's got like this swagger and this accent to him that he sounds like he's a mafia guy.
Yeah, he do.
Like a hitman style, and he's really good, and he's really good in the ring. Dude, that motherfucker can go for a big dude.
Yeah, he been like that for a while, man. Even when he was like, other promotions.
He's like a lucha libre Big Van Vader.
Boy, hey, you know what? That'll be a good way of describing him. It'll be a very good way to describe him. But we all know, we all know Theory gonna take it. We all knew Theory gonna take it, and Theory did take it, man. Very, very sneaky way. But hey, if you ain't, hey, I feel like this: if you ain't going to win, what the hell you there for? But moving on, now we're gonna go into the SmackDown Women's Championship match with Vega versus Rhea Ripley. Now, this right here, be honest, I did think she put a lot of pressure on herself coming out with the Puerto Rican flag and all that other stuff, making the crowd go freaking
to her dad and shit.
Yes, I did think she put like a little more pressure on herself. I really did think that, but that was a very good gesture, though.
But I will say this: Zelina Vega did an excellent job at her entrance, and her attire was magnificent. It was fantastic.
Yes,
she definitely fit the bill of a championship role. The way she came to the ring and the crowd reaction, she was there. She was in it. And she gave it her all.
She did, bro. She did. She gave it everything, bro. But it's just not her time right now, though, man.
It's not. And it's not that she's not talented. She's talented. She's very talented.
She's talented. It's just not her time right now.
It's not her time right now. She's been champion before.
Yeah, she has. She's been champion before, but I don't think it's gonna be against Rhea, though, man. I don't think it's gonna be against Rhea. Rhea kind of hot too right now.
Rhea's on another level right now.
Right, yeah, right now it's not the right time, bro.
She beat Charlotte at WrestleMania for the belt, so they ain't taking that shit off her anytime soon.
No, sir. Man, but do you remember Charlotte and Rhea's match when Charlotte went down to NXT?
Yep.
That was
and took the NXT championship from Rhea Ripley.
Yes. So
at WrestleMania.
This was payback. That was payback. That was payback. Okay.
Rhea's like, I evolved.
Yes, but moving on though, we do know Rhea did retain the SmackDown Women's Championship that match. And then next on the card, we have Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. That was a good match, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that match. That match did its thing. You knew they weren't gonna let two of the home team lose back to back. They weren't gonna let that happen. Somebody had to win. Somebody had to win.
Listen, and it was Bad Bunny. You know they're gonna put him over. They're in Puerto Rico, his hometown, home state, home country. They're gonna put Bad Bunny over. Bad Bunny is what sold the tickets to that event.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
So I mean, they needed to do something. Plus, he was giving up. I don't think he took a payday for this event either. I think he did it for free.
Ladies and gentlemen, he did not take a payday. Puerto Rico put $2 million in WWE's pocket for them to come over here. Bad Bunny is our Ric Flair. 1.5? Okay, 1.5 million. He is our Ric Flair. I didn't want to jump in. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Alex Coquito, the Invisible Man today. What I wanted to say is that people that I know personally told me this. The second the Bad Bunny match was over, they got the fuck out real quick for parking. Okay? Nothing against WWE, but we live in Puerto Rico. After 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, it's hard to get parking out in this damn place. But I want to say is this. I respect Bad Bunny. One, because he came out with his song that Ric Flair is supposed to come out, but they're having a dispute with Ric Flair. We know that. Two, he did very well. Damian Priest carried his ass from beginning to end. I respect that. He knew what he had to do. He knew what his purpose was. He went down like a champ. And three, and I talked to Joe and Kane about this, and my girlfriend, shout out to my girlfriend. Everyone had the dark blue Puerto Rican flag. He was the only one post-match that had the light blue Puerto Rican flag. That is the proper Puerto Rican flag. All right, well, I ain't doing no controversy. Invisible Man out.
Hey, the Invisible Man has
There you
spoken.
go. Now listen, the Invisible Man lives in Puerto Rico, so he knows about that stuff. That's his heritage. That's why he needed to come in and say some stuff.
Yeah, but let's also talk about who was also there.
Which one? Savio Vega?
Yes.
We're back in Gang Wars again. It's 1995. We're going back.
I guess so. He came out there looking all big and shit, like a damn enforcer. He came out there and roughed up Finn Balor for a little bit.
Enforcer? That motherfucker came out looking like a fat drunk uncle. What are you talking about?
He came in. It's a big son of a bitch, man.
He came out looking like a fat drunk uncle. I'm like, man, hey, you let yourself go, Savio.
Hey, he was. I bet you that's that fat drunk uncle you won't fight.
No, it's the fat drunk uncle that'll knock you on your ass.
and then after y'all done, y'all go drink some more.
That's right. He'll pick you up. He'll help you up to give you another drink.
Yes, but what also got a nice pop was when Carlito.
A nice pop. That was a big pop. Fucking Carlito got like the biggest pop of the night. He got a bigger pop than Bad Bunny. The fucking crowd about fucking joint when Carlito came out.
And
then when he took the bite of the apple, everybody was losing their shit.
Yes. When last time you seen that?
Yeah, but look at the shape that motherfucker's in.
But you know what though? He always been in freaking top shape. He's
in better shape. He's in better shape now than when he left WWE. He was flabby when he left WWE.
But he returned once before too. And he was pretty damn big then.
You're talking about the Rumble? Yeah, he came back for the Rumble once.
Yes. It's
or you're talking about when he left and came back and was teaming with his brother? Was he teaming with his brother? Or his cousin?
I can't remember.
With Primo.
I drank a lot. Primo.
And Epico.
Yes.
Epico and Primo.
Okay, now let's talk about the match between the Bloodline, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa versus Riddle, KO, and Sami Zayn. What you think about that match?
It was a waste of a pay-per-view match, personally.
Why you feel like that?
A waste. Because it's a 6-man tag, dude. You got the tag team champions in a 6-man tag not defending their belts. Bullshit.
Yes.
Every pay-per-view, your championship should be defended. I don't give a fuck who you are. Roman should be defending his pay-per-view on every fucking pay-per-view. You're a champion. Even if you're just defending the title and being on one pay-per-view a month, you're defending your title every month. It's the way it should be.
At least.
Not just for I'm going to do these events and that's it. You're not Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but basically they're trying to push the agenda of Soa. Soa Sikoa was the big question mark in this whole match. The big question mark.
Yeah, and Jay and Solo were real close to getting into it a couple
Yeah,
times.
very close. And you see how Solo almost struck him, and then some also happened. Some also happened that never really happens. I don't know if it was Jay hit Jimmy or Jimmy hit Jay, and knocked them down. I can't remember which one it was, but that was very controversial too.
Jimmy
But
J.
not as Jay as Sokoa though.
No, that was some beef right there, and that's Solo is their younger brother.
Yes,
They're the older brother. If anything,
and
Solo needs to bow the fuck down because you got to respect your elders, motherfucker.
You do, but he's not here. He's not here for the Usos. He here's for Roman. The ancestors sent him down to be with Roman.
Yeah, he's here for Roman. Yeah, he's here for Roman. He's gonna take Roman the fuck out next. I guarantee that shit's happening.
And we'll love to see it. Now moving on.
What are you gonna do? You gonna choose your cousin, or are you gonna choose your brothers?
He better choose his brothers. But okay, now Joe. Now we're getting down to the very last match from WWE Backlash, which was the main event, which was Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. Now, okay,
yep.
I know I give Cody a lot of shit too. I give Cody a lot of shit.
Damn right you do.
Yeah, I give him a lot of shit, and because I still feel like he's still the mid Carter that he always been. He's still a mid Carter, you know. But he did something that I always wanted him to do. He won a match that mattered. A match that mattered of big proportions. He finally really beat somebody.
Let's go back to the beginning of the match when he came out in his music kit and the crowd was at the top of their lungs singing the entire song.
Whoa!
You said they only sing the one part, and then that night they sung it all, top of their lungs, everything.
I agree. I did say that. Okay,
the crowd was.
I'm not gonna give him. I'm not gonna give him as much shit. I'm not gonna give him as much shit because he did something.
He bloodied the beast.
Something. Not only he beat him, he bloodied him.
He bloodied the beast. When do you ever see that shit happen?
Not often.
No. Brock don't get bloodied very often at all. But he did that night.
Wow. He did, bro. That was good.
So Brock hit an F5 on Cody. Cody kicked out of the F5. Brock was shocked. He did like 20 fucking suplexes, like usual. But he kicked out of the F5. Brock looked very concerned. And then it happened. Brock got the Kimura lock on, reversed the crossroads into a Kimura, had him dead center into the middle of the ring. Everybody thought it was over. Everybody thought Cody was going to tap or pass out. And then Cody did the unthinkable. And he used his lower body to stack himself on top of Brock and get the pin.
Wow.
Shocked the beast, shocked the world.
Shocked everybody.
And after, because they ended the show quickly, if you remember, Brock had this defeated look on his face when he was in the ring.
Yeah, he did.
And they cut the stream. The reason they did that was after the stream went off the air, the crowd was chanting for Brock. And they were supporting Brock. He had a standing ovation. Everybody was clapping. Everybody was chanting his name. He actually took a second and was standing in the ring looking around at everybody and shaking his head. And he actually, when he left the ring, he stopped and did it again. He was just in awe that the crowd was just so behind him and support.
Yes. He's a mega star, man.
He even said when they interviewed him afterwards, which I haven't seen, but I read the transcript for. But he said that he was floored. He was floored with emotions when they were chanting for him and clapping for him. Because he didn't think anybody liked him.
You can tell, man, bro. That was actually a pretty good match, man. It was pretty good.
It was
for what it was.
It was good.
It's pretty good. Like I said, I'm not gonna give him shit. I'm not gonna give Cody shit this time. Cody Rhodes, if you're able to hear this, check out the P.U.W.F. But if you ever hear this, I'm not gonna give you no shit. I know I gave you shit for a little bit now. I'm not gonna give you shit tonight, because you did what you had to do to get what you needed to do done.
Stardust you needed that win more.
He needed that win. He needed that win more than anything. He needed that win. He needed to get back.
Look who he's beaten. He's beaten Seth Rollins, what, 2, 3 times?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last time he beat him was in a Hell in a Cell after he fucking tore his fucking pec. Right after he tore his pec, because he tore it that morning after working out, or afternoon, and then he went out and performed in a Hell in a Cell against Seth Rollins.
I gave him that.
And he won.
I gave him that.
He was all fucked up. He said he even said he can't even go back and watch that match because of the fact of how injured he was. He doesn't want to go back and watch the match.
I gave him that, man. Yeah, he did. He did his thing. He did his thing.
Okay.
But
he had Roman. He had Roman too.
Yeah, he had Roman, but he didn't get the W. He didn't get it done. I mean, this time.
Hey, look,
this
man,
time he got it done.
When you got like 4 guys outside the ring helping you win a match, I mean,
the whole bloodline help you win. That's crazy. Okay, but we have to move on off Backlash and get into Raw.
What was your take on the show? What was your rating? 5 stars.
5 stars. I give it a. It was a pretty good pay-per-view. Out of 5 stars, I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4, maybe 4.5, maybe.
I'm going to go 3.5. I don't want to give him. I don't want to be too presumptuous, but 3.5.
3.5. 3.5.
Yeah.
I'll give him at least a 4, bro. I'll give him at least a 4 because I give him the 4 because I'm happy that Cody did what he had to do. See, Cody.
Hey,
see, Cody. I'm not bad. That's bad of a bad guy.
I judge pay-per-views as they need to be judged. I gave WrestleMania a lower rating than that, so that got a higher rating than WrestleMania.
You're right. So now though, man, Invisible Man, we need to get into Raw, man.
Raw talk.
Raw talk.
The night after Backlash.
Yes, but these superstars are on the way to greatness, supposedly. You had superstars that was on the ticket to be able to become.
They're on the cusp.
The new
of winning the jacked up piece of shit title that they created.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
The super glued hardcore title is going to be back.
Okay, we're gonna start it off. It was Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Damian Priest for the chance to go on in the tournament, to proceed in the tournament, to get to their goal, which is to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
What a fucking match.
What a match.
Start the show. Wow. I mean, they started with Cody talking, and then Seth Rollins seeing Cody on the ramp, and they were looking at the belt together. And then the match started. But, man, that match was off the chain good. They need more matches like that.
Yes, they need them. They need him. It was a damn good match, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But I've been looking forward to seeing Shinsei for a little while now because he was one of my guys, man. He was one of my guys.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was rooting for Shinsuke. I wanted him to go.
Yes, but they might have something else for him though. You know what I mean? They might have something else for him. But I was like I wanted to see Shinsei because it's deserved. He been down. Be honest, he's supposed to have been champion when he fought AJ Styles.
Yes.
Now, my personal opinion, I don't know how everybody else feels, but he's supposed to beat AJ Styles at least one time. At least one time. You know what I mean? He's supposed to have been WWE champion at least once. But hey, WWE baby, you know how that shit goes. But and they had a wonderful match, bro. But in the end, Rollins take the win,
which was predictable.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Man,
let's go to the next match.
Yes, which is Finn Balor. Was it Finn Balor versus The Miz versus Cody Rhodes?
Yes.
Yes. For the advancement to get to that goal.
Who will face Rollins? It's triple threat time.
Yes. And who won that match? Mr. Finn Balor, baby. Mr. Finn Balor took the W.
Only because of a certain reason. Let's talk about the reason.
I was just finna say that. For one reason.
Cody had that match.
Did y'all believe that shit was gonna be over? You think you just gonna beat the beast and that be the end?
Beat and bloody.
No. Yes. You thought it was over? You thought it was a game?
Nah, it ain't over, man. That shit ain't over. Brock came out, fucking beat the living holy shit out of fucking Cody Rhodes, put him through a table, beat his ass, kneeled down to him like a fucking baby and fucking pulled his head up and was like, told him, he's like, you thought this was over? He's like, we're just getting started. He's like, I'll see you in Riyadh. In Jeddah.
Cody knew that shit, man. Cody knew that shit.
If he did, he done now.
Hey, we all said, matter of fact, me and a couple guys that I work with was all talking about this shit, and then I said, hey, bro, that shit not over, and they said the same. They were like, hell no, that shit ain't over. Brock ain't gonna let it ride like that,
bro.
And he didn't. He did.
Not only that, but now Cody has been fucked out of 2 titles.
2. Hey, so then
now,
that makes me
listen here. Now let me tell you what. If that ain't adversity, I don't know what the fuck is.
Nah, Joe, check it out. Check this out. That made me wonder one thing. You think Triple H still remember when Cody took the sledgehammer and destroyed the King of Kings throne?
Listen here now. Okay, listen. What they're doing, and I'm going to explain to you what they're doing. They're giving you what you want. They're going to Roman and Cody again. They're going to give Cody the title. Cody is going to win Money in the Bank. Cody is going to win Money in the Bank. And Cody's going to cash in Cody's going to cash that fucking briefcase in on Roman. Because by the time Cody cashes in the briefcase, the bloodline's going to be imploded. And Roman's going to be all alone.
All alone. But I'm going to tell you somebody that I really wanted. I really wanted to win the Money in the Bank. But I also think Cody's going to get it. But I wanted LA Knight to win it. Don't know why.
I could see that.
Yes.
I could see that.
But could you see his trash talking ass walking around with the Money in the Bank briefcase?
I could see his ass walking around with the fucking world title.
Exactly.
Because the dude's the main eventer.
He is.
LA Knight's the main eventer. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He's going to be world champion one day. And if they don't make him world champion, I would fucking leave and go to AEW.
Yes, because he is. I mean, he's a great talker. He's damn good in the ring, and so I mean, he got plenty of charisma. That's who I would put my money on.
He's WWE's MJF.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
he's WWE's version of MJF. That's the best way I can explain it. So if you like MJF and you like what MJF does, LA Knight's the same guy.
Word. Man. Okay. Man. Okay, now don't forget now. Finn Balor won that match. So
Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
For the marbles, baby.
Now the winner of this match moves on to the finals of the tournament to face the winner of the SmackDown tournament.
That's right.
I already have a feeling who's winning the SmackDown tournament.
Do you want to say that now, or do you want to wait till next week?
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
We're gonna get Rollins and AJ Styles for the championship,
which is gonna be a fucking good ass match.
Oh my god, good ain't the word. That's one of those matches like. That's one of them dream matches you want to see. That's a dream match, man. That's what a match is like. You can put it on paper, and just putting it on paper, you get excited. Like, ooh, we're gonna do this. Yeah.
So so hopefully that what it leads to, but ain't no telling about WWE, bro. Ain't no telling about WWE.
And what happens now? What happens if AJ Styles wins the belt and he's on SmackDown?
Question mark. Because
they don't want to make it seem like a Raw guy is just going to win it, so they have to let SmackDown guys compete to it. So then, do they draft AJ back to Raw?
I mean, they can do it.
But does he take the OC with him?
Ooh.
Questions of questions.
Good question.
AJ's going heel, if you haven't noticed. AJ is turning heel, and the OC is turning heel.
I think that's what I said. The whole OC, it should be turning heel.
They are. They already started it on SmackDown. Now, what I'm thinking is going to happen is the OC is going to interfere and cost Rollins the match and help AJ win.
Yes.
And that's what would make perfect sense to me. And then Rollins gets fucked out of the title. And then after AJ wins the title, they draft Rollins to SmackDown and he feuds with Roman. Or Cody wins the belt and then Rollins feuds with Cody.
Oh, let me ask you something. Did they put Gunther and Roman on the same brand or opposite brands?
Opposite.
Okay.
Gunther got Gunther and the MP drafted to Raw.
Okay. Because I love this. I love to see a Roman and the Bloodline versus Imperium. I love to see that.
They moved them.
They moved them. They
did the smart move. They did the smart move. You don't want to keep two powerhouses like that on the same brand because you know people are going to want to eventually see it. So you save it. And now they have another year to figure out when they want to move him back.
Yes. Oh yeah. Now don't forget. Now we also had other matches that was on Raw too as well. Like a match that probably nobody really cared about was Mustafa Ali versus Otis. I still got a bunch of question marks about that match.
Yeah, Mustafa Ali won.
Yes, he won.
Surprise.
He won. So, when last time he won a match though, bro?
Monday on Raw.
Yeah. Apparently.
Hey, you don't want to talk about Imperium versus KO and Sami Zayn?
Yes. Hell yes. Hell yes.
How Imperium got their asses whooped?
Yeah, and they the one started the shit.
Yeah, they started the shit. KO and Sami Zayn finished that shit.
For real. They
Man,
finished it.
their chemistry, KO and Sammy's chemistry is very good together. They are very good
always been
together.
like that. They
They're
always
just
been like that, either against each other or with each other.
their
They always
chemistry
been like
is just that's what impresses me so much is their fucking chemistry. They're for guys that don't wrestle each other all the time or wrestle with each other all the time. Their chemistry is so fucking on point. It's crazy.
because they've been beating each other's ass for probably 15, 20 years.
Longer than that, they've been
Each
friends since
other.
they were in high school.
Yes. So they've been doing the damn thing. They've been cool. Then they've been against each other. They've been kicking each other's ass and helping each other for years. You have to have
Multiple
at least a
brands
little
too.
bit of
Raw,
chemistry.
SmackDown, NXT,
Yes, all that shit.
ROH.
Especially in NXT. Especially NXT. Oh man, that was crazy. But don't forget that we also had Zoe Sharp versus Nikki Cross.
Yep. And there was Rhea Ripley.
Versus Dana Brooke.
Yep.
Was Dana Brooke, and then they had Natty come out. Was the Natty that came out?
Yeah, it was Natalia. They're building up for a Natalia Rhea Ripley title match, probably at the next pay-per-view.
Yeah. And don't forget we had Dominic Mysterio versus Xavier Woods.
Hold on. Let me grab my pillow and take a nap.
Bro.
Fucking Boar Fest. I was more interested in Zoe Starks and Nikki Cross, which was not much.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something. Zoe Stark, she gonna be a force to reckon with, bro.
Man, Zoe Starks reminds me of fucking Jazz.
She do, don't it?
Face and everything.
She do, don't it?
Face a light skinned Jazz, man. She reminds me of fucking Jazz from ECW.
Hey, Jazz wasn't nothing to play with back in the day, now.
Man, Jazz was that bitch that fuck your ass up. She didn't give a fuck who you were, man, woman, whatever. She fuck you up.
Man, woman, squirrel, deer,
pitbull, bear, whatever the fuck you are. She beat your ass.
Man, that's why I said Jazz wasn't nothing to play with back in the day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fuck no. She was the ECW original, bro. That's
yes. Tough as nails, bro. Tough as nails. But that's why I said Zoe. She's gonna be a problem. She's gonna be a thorn in somebody's side, and it's gonna be one of these champions' sides. It's gonna be one of these champions. She's gonna be a thorn.
No, man. I just it's gonna be a long time. There's a lot of people in line before her.
It is. But I'm saying, and for the longevity, she's gonna be a problem, man. Man.
What did they say? Do your part to support Ukraine.
Do your part to support Ukraine.
I'm doing my part. I'm staying the fuck out of it.
Yes.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going. We're not talking about Ukraine. We're talking about wrestling. Let's go. Let's bring it back, Joker. Bring it back.
All right. So where we got? Raw.
Yeah, that was
pretty much most of it.
Raw.
Yeah.
So yeah, Raw talk. That pretty much concluded Raw talk.
Did you watch NXT?
Very little, bro. Very little. I know. Gigi and Tiffany was having a match for the NXT Championship tournament thing.
Oh, Tiffany Stratton and Gigi Dolan.
Yes,
it's on my DVR. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. I watched Dynamite earlier today.
Yeah, I didn't watch it much. I'm not I used to be real big on NXT, but I'm not. Be honest, only thing that really I liked on
Braun
NXT
Breaker.
yeah. How did you know?
Because same thing
How did
I
you,
watch, of course, with Braun Breaker.
bruh? I like Braun Breaker, bruh. I like Braun Breaker because he reminds me of his uncle, bruh. He reminds me of his uncle. He he
Bro,
he they,
it,
he was
he is so much like Scott. Looks like
yes,
him, wrestles like him, talks like him. It's like,
bruh.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, and you know what? Somebody argued with me like all day long about Braun and Scott Steiner. He reminds me so much of Scott, bro. It's crazy. He don't even remind me of his dad. He reminds me
No,
of his uncle. He
not
had
at
that
all.
same crazy mentality. I'm
I
glad
start,
Braun ain't on steroids and that. I'm very glad, you know,
I
because you
start,
know.
bro. I started thinking Scott was his dad and Rick was his uncle.
Yes, yes. Be honest, bro. Like back in the WCW days, I was a big fan of Scott Steiner. I ain't gonna lie to you. I always liked the heel guys, especially the
Same.
crazy heel guys. And Scott Steiner was I was a big fan of Scott Steiner. And the more I look at Braun Breaker, bro, I see Scott. I see Scott. I see his dad. I see Rick too, but I see more Scott than anything.
I've been a Scott Steiner. I've been a Scott Steiner fan since they were the Steiner brothers way back in the day. I'm
Mm.
talking way back. I'm going all the way back to 80s.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yes, boy.
I'm going back to the old WCW days when Missy Hyatt managed them.
Yes.
Way back.
Way back. That was way back in the day. But yeah, Braun Breaker had a match with the guy, the young guy, Trick.
Trick Williams.
Trick. Yes. Hey, Trick gonna be a problem too. Trick gonna be a problem too. He
Eventually.
is. Eventually. He gonna be a problem though.
But
Only thing he need to do is keep getting better and wait for his moment. Wait for his moment.
but
That's
he
all he
ain't
need
but
to
he
do.
ain't but he ain't a Braun Breaker problem.
No, he's not.
No.
Braun, ever since Braun dropped off their belt, Braun been fucking mad as shit.
Look,
Braun been like taking folks' heads off.
Braun Breaker is the guy that everybody tunes in to watch NXT for. That's why they're not taking him
Mm.
off NXT. Because if they take Braun off NXT, their ratings are going to drop.
It is gonna drop.
That's why he wasn't
That's why.
drafted.
That's why he wasn't. There you go. That's why you my partner, bro. That's why you my partner, bro.
So I wasn't drafted. You're
I
gonna
said
lose
the same
ratings if you
shit.
take the man off.
Mm.
And all them ratings are going to go to Raw or SmackDown. Wherever the fuck he goes, them ratings are following.
Boy, say that shit again.
Wherever Braun Breaker goes, them fans and that ratings are going right along with his ass.
They're going with him.
Because that motherfucker is a champion. He is not going to be that guy that's just going to sit in the background. He's going to be a champion, a force to be reckoned with.
He's not going to be a Big E.
No. He's going to be more like a fucking Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
The next big thing.
Yes.
That's Braun Breaker.
Yes. Let him stay down there in NXT.
Mm. Go on, finish it, Kane. Finish it, Kane. Finish it. I got my thoughts on this.
Let him stay down at NXT. Let him terrorize the motherfuckers for as long as he can. Let him terrorize the motherfuckers down there because that's correct. Just like you said. That's what people is coming to see is Braun Breaker.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, thank you, Mr. Kane. My thoughts are this. Braun Breaker with enough polished time can be great. Brock Lesnar. I'm just not so great on the talking word on him. Obviously, he has Steiner blood, so it can either go super great or super bad, a la Rick or the other one. So I suggest if they want to set him up, put Paul Heyman. Put Paul Heyman with him because honestly, he has wrestling blood in him, wrestling dynasty blood. And Paul Heyman can say, look, Brock Lesnar's a beast. Roman Reigns is a tribal chief, but Steiner is trademark. It's in everybody's minds and hearts. And that's more valuable than these two. That's again, if Heyman, if you gotta take that, at least give us credit to the P.U.W.F. That's all I gotta say about Braun Breaker. I'm a little tipsy right now. Let it go, ladies and gentlemen.
So listen, I agree with Alex on everything he says. I agree a lot of it. Now there is rumors that Paul Heyman was supposedly going to reform the Dangerous Alliance.
Really?
And now, if they do that and they put Braun Breaker in there, that'd be a good fit.
Very good fit.
Now, who else is he going to have in it? Is Roman going to be the guy that turns into a Dangerous Alliance guy? I don't think so.
Me either.
Could Brock Lesnar be a Dangerous Alliance guy?
Yeah and no.
No, he's more about himself.
Yeah, he's way more selfish. Way more selfish.
Could Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn be those guys?
Maybe. At least KO.
I'm thinking the KO, Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, and let's see. They'll probably get another guy in there to have the four, and then they might even include a female in their stable.
Yes.
And if they include a female, they're going to have some badass bitch that's going to be their female.
Yeah, but okay, I'm thinking about the longevity of stuff. Okay, my thing is, who would be a best fit for the next Paul Heyman?
There ain't no other Paul Heyman, bro.
There's never gonna be a Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman is that once in a lifetime mind that just is special. Yes. And finding another one is just very, very hard.
Very hard.
Think about it. He created ECW from the ground up.
Bruh,
they were doing all the commentary in the basement of his house.
Yes. That's crazy.
Over video feed.
Bruh. But do you think WWE need to be looking for the next Paul Heyman?
I think WWE needs to start looking for the next Paul Heyman. I think WWE needs to start looking for the next guy. And Paul Heyman's always on to the next big thing.
Braun Breaker will be the next big thing.
Exactly. Brock was getting old. Brock was getting tired. Brock was getting getting ready to retire.
Yes.
So he went to Roman. Next big thing.
But
and anything Paul Heyman touches turns to gold.
It does. Because you got that mouthpiece, bro. He has that mouthpiece that he can make shit happen. He can make shit happen. Especially for Roman. Roman probably getting paid the most he ever been paid in
Roman
his
life
for the last days.
Rome was hated. Nobody liked him. The fans did not like him. No matter how hard they tried to make Roman the guy and shoved him down your fucking throat. Yeah. Nobody fucking liked Roman. Nobody. They all said he's a piece of shit. Terrible performer. Tired of seeing him.
Yeah.
And then Paul Heyman got with him and everything changed.
Everything. But
because of Paul Heyman. It wasn't because of Roman, it was because of Paul Heyman.
But at one time when you think of Roman, you think of the Shield. And now he got so far past that shit that people like, oh yeah, he was with the Shield. You know what I mean?
I say this about Roman. When they tried to move Roman up to a singles competitor and make him the big thing and the champion and all this other stuff, he talked too much. Nobody fucking wanted to hear Roman talk. The only thing people wanted to see was Roman beat people's ass. That's it. That's all I had to do. Shut up,
Fight.
beat people's ass.
That's it.
Just fuck people up. That's all you gotta do. Nobody gave a shit about what you had to say on your fucking mic or on a microphone. Nobody gave a fucking shit about you. They just want to see you fuck people up. Just fuck people up and leave it alone. Just like the leukemia thing.
Yeah.
That leukemia thing was bullshit. That was a fucking farce.
It was.
That was a fucking farce. Listen, my mom had cancer twice. There ain't no fucking way that bitch went into remission in a month or two. No fucking way. And while he was doing this, while he said he had leukemia, he was filming a fucking movie.
Yes.
That was all bullshit. Trying to get people to fucking back his ass up with a sympathy fucking thing.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Cause folks was like, boo.
That lying motherfucker lost me when he tried to fucking pull people towards him with cancer. That motherfucker lost me forever.
Yeah, for real.
That was fucked up. And the fact that WWE even did that shit pissed me the fuck off.
Did it surprise you though?
No, it didn't surprise me. WWE would do anything for ratings and anything to try to get a superstar over. The only thing that they could have did was, well, nobody likes him, so what are we gonna do? All right, we're gonna say he's got cancer.
It's crazy.
Let's get everybody feeling bad for him, and then when they bring him back and tell him that he's good again, everybody's gonna be happy that he's okay.
Yeah, and then after a while, he leave and then come back and turn heel.
Yeah.
And beat
like, oh, that didn't work as well as I thought it did.
Yeah, and then went back and who did he beat? Did he beat when he came back? Did he beat Bray Wyatt? Was it Bray Wyatt or Braun Strowman? I think it was Bray Wyatt.
He beat the Fiend.
The Fiend.
He beat the Fiend. When he went heel, he beat Braun.
Yeah.
When he went heel, he beat Braun Strowman.
And bro, I'm be honest, bro. I was a big Braun Strowman fan. Not so much no more. Not so much no more.
Their tag team's all right. They're doing good with the Ricochet Braun Strowman thing, but they just need to do more with them.
Oh,
it makes sense.
Wait a minute,
big guy, little guy.
Hold on, I don't mean to cut you out, but let's talk about something else too, though. The deletion.
Oh, we're gonna go to Rampage now.
Let's go, bro. We don't got much time left anyway.
All right, let's talk about Sexmone Cassidy.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
This motherfucker is dressed in all black with sunglasses, and all I hear is a sex moan. I thought AEW turned to porn. I thought porno went on for a minute. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I see Isaiah Cassidy's dumbass on a roof jumping off.
I didn't know what
I'm like, the fuck is going on here?
Bro, I didn't know what the deal was behind that.
That motherfucker looked like a crackhead vampire. What the fuck are you doing up there on the roof?
Man. But be honest though, bro.
And then when he lands, he did the sex moan thing again. He sounded like a woman moaning and getting banged.
Yes. What I don't know who told him to do some crazy ass shit like that.
Matt Hardy. I guarantee it. I put money on that shit. Matt Hardy's wild, bro.
Had to be Hardy.
Bro, Matt Hardy's wild. His mind is so fucked up, but it's so ingenious and intelligent.
Yes, I love it though. I love it.
The whole segment was a throwback to Impact from when they used to do the segments. Him and Jeff. They used to do the segments with the Hardy compound and all that shit. That was a big throwback to that. And then his wife was in it, and his sons were beating motherfuckers' asses in the ring.
Hey, I forgot that damn dude name, but his sons beat the brakes off of one dude in that book.
That was Prince Maxwell.
Hey, what's the dude name? And the dude was talking so much shit. He came in the house and stuff. To Matt Hardy got these cheap ass damn snacks.
Oh, you're talking about oh fuck.
I do not know that dude. But it
not Scorpio Sky, the other one.
it was
Ethan
funny.
Page.
It was funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was one of the most entertaining matches I'd have seen. That was one of the most entertaining matches, bro. From the start to the end.
Bro, I love when they brought that shit back because I used to like watching those vignettes on Impact when they did them.
Yes. It like with Impact at that time. Impact used to have those backstage storylines and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which was pretty damn good. You know?
Are they going to bring back Vanguard 1 now?
I guess so, bro.
I want to see the drone come back.
Yeah, hey, but you seen the drone though. When all them guys pulled up, hey, they pull up game was strong as hell though. They pull up game was strong. They pulled up like, what's up, bitch?
Yeah, they pulled up strong, but they fucking didn't leave strong.
They didn't leave strong though. They got their ass. Hey, but it was a fight though. It was a fight. It was
a good fight.
I enjoyed that, bro. I really did. It
was a fantastic segment.
Yes.
AEW is just cashing in on something that's already been done, but they did it so well. I can't complain. It was a damn good segment.
It was
probably one of the best rampages in a long time,
bruh. And then not Matt, but Jeff. Did you see that shit that happened in the end where they had a big sigil in the ground and stuff?
Yeah, it was Jeff's logo. He was lighting it on fire. And then he was kneeling in the middle of it.
Yes.
And then Matt and Isaiah came in and were fucking sex moan and the deletion and the yes. And then they were all like celebrating in the middle of the sigil.
Yes. Well,
it was a damn good segment on Rampage.
So, okay. So let me ask you this. Overall, how did you feel about that overall?
The segment or the show?
Either one.
Show was fantastic. The segment was great. I loved the segment. I'm glad they brought it back. I'm hoping they do more segments. Yeah. Matt Hardy is a genius when it comes to doing those segments. He does such a great job. Him and Jeff usually kill it on doing those things.
Yes.
And his wife and his kids getting involved were also awesome. I like seeing his wife and kids getting involved because his wife was a wrestler too.
Yes. For real.
And his kids are training to be wrestlers too, but they're just really young right now.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you. Now that will get me back watching AEW, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That will get me back watching it because that is.
Did you watch Dynamite?
Entertaining. I watched a little bit of Dynamite. I did watch. Oh damn, we skipped something. Kenny Omega.
We went Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, back to Friday, and now we're going to Wednesday.
You know what? Fuck that shit. Hey, it's our show. We do the shit how we want to do it. But hey, this is our show. Let's do the shit how we want to do it, man. Hey,
exactly.
Hey, now, I did enjoy that match with Moxley and Kenny Omega, but that one thing stuck out behind that match, though. Mr. Invisible Hands. Why? Why did you turn on Kenny?
Why? Have you not seen it coming for the past 2 months?
Hell yeah. I just wanted to say that. Why?
I'm sitting here like, did you not see that shit coming?
Man, it been long coming.
This shit, they done prolonged that shit for so damn long. I thought that shit was happening 2 months ago. I was like, come on now. Let's do it.
Man.
No?
Man,
okay.
Yeah. Bruh, that shit was that will get me. that will get me back watching it like I was when it first came on, when it first started happening
Bro,
and stuff. That would get me
Mox and
watching.
Kenny Omega in a steel cage should get anybody watching.
Oh, that
Those
was
two
the whole
motherfuckers
point. That was the whole
tore that
point.
shit down.
Bro, that was the whole fucking point. Now, I'm a Mox fan. I always been a Mox fan, and Kenny, with Kenny, I'm more mixed with Kenny. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I do like Kenny. I like
I'm
Kenny.
an Omega. I'm an Omega guy. I like Omega.
And that's fine. It's fine. I'm like I said, I like Kenny. I do, but I don't like Kenny. And for me, I'd rather it be like that. I'd rather it be like that. I like him, but I don't like him. At the same time, I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Yeah, it does. You like him because he's
him,
talented as fuck and has great matches, but you don't like him because he's cocky and arrogant.
Can I say my 2 cents on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I did see the match between Kenny Omega and John Moxley in a cage, and it was pretty good. And then Don Callis, or Don piece of shit, coming in and just betraying it. No, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. To answer Kane's question, you have to understand with Kenny Omega, after that song that they have with the Young Bucks, you really can't keep him heel. Whether you like it or not, the song itself kind of pushes him to be a face. And Don Callis, after Kenny Omega lost the belt, you saw it in his eyes. He saw the product declining. He knew that he just had to get something. And honestly, the second best wrestler in Kenny Omega is Daniel Bryan. And the look on Daniel Bryan's face from commentary, like, holy shit, that was priceless. That's making me want to watch wrestling again. Because you said it right, Joe. I think in a month or 2 months, it's going to be Guts and Glory, or Guts and Blood, or Guts
Blood and Guts.
Okay, yeah, but Blood and Guts. Sorry, I'm really stoned. So Blood and Guts.
Forbidden Doors in June too, for July.
I just want to talk about that. Keep continuing, guys. I'm out.
Hey, it's so funny how the invisible man keep being visible every now and then.
Well, he's not visible. We can't see him still. We can only hear him. It's like a ghost. You can hear a ghost.
We still be seeing your ass.
You can't see him.
Also, he John Cena now.
Yeah, you can't see me.
Bye. I'm out. There we go.
That was some scary shit, you see? Told you he's a ghost.
Okay, Joe, check this out, man. This has been real fun. What are your final thoughts on some of the shit we talk about?
We didn't talk about some things, like Orange Cassidy.
Yeah. I'm not big on Orange Cassidy, man.
I fucking hate Orange Cassidy pockets.
I'm not really big on him.
What is jerk off thumb that he gives?
Yeah,
he is one of these.
I'm not really.
Hey,
that's it. I'm not big on Orange Cassidy, bro. Everybody love him, but
not everybody. I know me and you don't.
Nah, we don't.
Fuck Orange Cassidy.
I don't want to make it sound like I'm picking on people.
You guys are picking on people, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Final question, final thought for you guys. Who's taking the belt off Orange Cassidy in a month? Go.
Daniel Garcia should have did it.
Man, be honest, I don't give a damn who take it off. Be honest with you. I don't really care. I know it might suck. That might be fucked up to say.
Hulk Hogan's going to come in and take the belt with his bad back.
Man, it could be Hornswoggle come and take the belt from all.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it. It could be
I'd rather give the fucking title to Omos.
Oh yeah, not Omos. Hey, Omos come there. He's like, well, shit, if they ain't gonna give me no championship over here,
One more thing
well,
before
I get one over here.
you're going crazy, Kane. One more thing before I go. A little bit of homework for you guys. Try to watch the RJ City interview with Sheeta. I say that because I made a clip of it on my YouTube. It's because he gave him some lines, and Sheeta, not knowing what these lines meant, said this, and we know this phrase. This doesn't work well with me, brother. Yeah, came out perfectly. That's all I wanted to say.
Well,
let me tell you something, brother.
Well, hey, you know who they could give the belt to, Kane?
Who's that?
The big dude that's with Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett.
What the hell is his name?
He used to be a basketball player.
Not my damn champion. That's his
I
name.
never knew
That's his damn name. Not my damn champion. How the hell are you gonna put that guy's name in the freaking hat for a champion? He doesn't even talk. He doesn't even talk. All he does is grab people's heads and spike them on the floor. Come on, man.
Anybody but Orange Cassidy.
Really? You're gonna compare Orange Cassidy's workhorse rate to a donkey like freaking that guy who doesn't even wrestle? He's not as bad as Omos, because guess what? He's not exposing himself like Omos. So I'll give him that.
Exactly. But he's staying out of the fucking way.
No, but
anyone but you, Roman.
But you have to say,
but
look, like him or hate him, these matches that he's been having has been spectacular. You can't say otherwise. Buddy Matthews, Bandito, freaking, he's had match after match after match.
All better wrestlers.
All better wrestlers. I get that, but I think, like I said, they already called it an Intercontinental belt. They gotta. Macho Man didn't lose the belt after 5 matches. Macho Man lost the belt after 30 matches. So let him have a Macho Man moment. Let him have 30 matches, lose it, and the next person to have 30 matches. Because if you have a match every Wednesday, every Friday for 6 months, you'll get to 30 real fucking quick. You know that.
Real quick.
So that's fine. The Intercontinental can be changed every 6 months, but as long as you do 30 matches in those 6 months and every match has been badass, it matters. That's all I got to say about that. I'm out.
Word.
Eventually, he's just going to get tired and he's going to lose.
He gonna lose. Man.
I'm just telling you what. I just want to see somebody else with the belt. I don't want to see Orange Cassidy no more. I'm tired of seeing so much of him on TV. He needs to go.
Man. So I'm not being a bully, right?
What?
I'm not being a bully.
You're being honest. It's called your opinion. You're being honest. And I'm being honest too. Fuck Orange Cassidy. I don't care how good of a work rate the motherfucker's got. I don't like him. Get him off my TV.
Damn.
Having
that sound like somebody else.
Bandito and fucking all these good wrestlers. Buddy Matthews. All better wrestlers. I could probably make him look like a fucking joke.
Buddy Matthews with it. I'd love to see that.
That'd be great.
Yes.
Buddy Matthews can that motherfucker can be ruthless in the ring. He is good.
Exactly. Bruh, I love to see that. But I know this is past our time, bruh.
Oh, so, what, you just got to go to sleep?
Hell no.
You got to go
all
nappy?
All fucking night long, baby.
You got to go nappy?
Let's do this shit all night long. Or at least to the Invisible Man, get on our ass for a little bit.
Well, I think we're good for
ladies
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're cutting it off for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because this Joe wants to go for 3 more damn hours. I have a life and a work tomorrow. Next week, we will talk about Rampage and any other things that's going to happen, news and otherwise. Stay healthy, stay happy. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Go for it.
Watch Saturday, Rampage. Special night, special time on Saturday. Rampage is on. Tony Khan will have the announcement announcing the new show that is starting in June. Okay, he made it official that he's making the announcement on Saturday, so it's going to be a big thing, he said.
Okay, I'm down for that. Like I said, if it's something I can watch on Saturdays on the because I'm working too much and I can't be on the time. But ladies and gentlemen,
like 9 or 10 o'clock on Saturday.
Okay, I'm down for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Kane the Destroyer, please hit those plugs before we leave.
Them plugs. It is Kane Destroyer on all major platforms, especially TikTok. Y'all gotta hit me on the TikTok, bruh. Hey, Destroyer K on Twitter, Destroyer K6 on Twitch. Man, y'all got to fuck with me, bruh. Y'all got to fuck with me, bruh. And don't forget to tune in to the Grown Folks Talk and Sip podcast, where we talk about everything. When I say everything, everything.
That sounded sexual and not in a good way, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, Joe BNCO, hit those plugs.
Instagram, Joe BNCO. Twitter, Joe BNCO of the P.U.W.F. Twitch, JBianco835. And I'm on YouTube as well. Believe it's I don't remember. Alex,
On
what
YouTube?
is it? Yeah.
On YouTube, it's Joe BNCO, JOE space BNCO. Exactly as I say it, exactly as you write it, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Coquito. You see this live on Rican Reactions, RICANREACTIONS, and on YouTube channel on Joe BNCO. Stay healthy, stay happy. Every Thursday at 9:30, we talk about wrestling. If you don't like it, then you know what? I don't really give a shit. It's not my channel anymore. Key, motherfuckers. Key.